Hello and welcome to today's video. So today we've got quite an exciting video. I will first of all say the lighting is dreadful in here, but this is where everything is, so we're just going to try and work with it. I know it's pretty bad. Dear, the under eye bags are looking considerably worse thanks to the lights being up there, but yeah. Today we are going to go through all of the Halloween decor that I've purchased in 2022. Basically, last year was our first Halloween in this home and we got a few things, but we mainly just focused on the window in the living room, which is like the window people walk past, and on the front door. So we've still got those things upstairs, and you know we can put those back up in the window. We've got the windowsill sorted, we've got the front door sorted, but everything else that we did last year for Halloween was just like real pumpkins and squash and things that we'd got pumpkin picking. And we didn't really do more than that. So this year I just wanted to expand on the Halloween collection a bit more, and to be honest I think I'm done buying. I think I've been to every shop nearby that has Halloween things. I think the only shop that I'll still pop into if I end up going past one is Matalan, because I haven't been to a Matalan since like looking at all the Halloween stuff and the Halloween stuff being out. But except for that, I've kind of been everywhere I've wanted to. I've got what I want. I haven't got exactly what I want. My one thing that I wish I had was a Halloween blanket. I really wanted a nice blanket because we always keep at least one blanket, if not two, on the settee. So I did really want a Halloween one, but we haven't got that, so that will be next year's priority. But yeah, I just thought we'd go through and kind of talk about what I've got. I've been to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shops, and I've got like a few little bits from each. I guess I'll start with the shops that I've purchased the least from and work my way across. I've got them laid out in front of me, that's why I'm saying it like that. So first up from Hobbycraft is just this little purple pumpkin. It's cute, it's made of fabric, it's a bit squishy, and I just thought it looked cute. Even up here somewhere, like obviously you can't really see, but we've got flowers up here now, and this is our like TV unit essentially. So even just somewhere like that up there, I just think it looked really cute, and this was only £5, and yeah, I think it's really adorable. And it's this nice purple velvet colour with, the one thing I don't like is this bit here, this like stem has just been like glued on, so you can still see all of the like glue residue. As someone who does a lot of crafting, I can tell that someone's just like got a hot glue gun and dabbed it on. Which I mean is fine, it's just annoying that it wasn't done a bit more carefully. But yeah, this was only £5 and it was from Hobbycraft. Then from Poundland for, shockingly, £1, it's just this cute little cauldron Halloween candle. I actually got one of these last year. I will take the label off it. I got one of these last year and really wanted a second one, because last year we burnt the candle all the way down and then we kept it in the windowsill and could like keep like things in it, and I really wanted to figure something out to make it look even cooler, so I got this. It smells fine. It says it's caramel, apple and violet scent. I might get a bit of an apple scent from that. It's £1. I'm not expecting loads from it. But yeah, it's just in this really cute cauldron, which again, I mean, like, I could put up here somewhere like that. But I think this would look cool to like match the one that I got last year, which is literally the exact same thing. So yeah, that was £1 and I'm really happy with it. Then next up is HomeSense. There will be stuff from TK Maxx later on, but I only got one thing from HomeSense. I know they're connected, so you could find this stuff in either, but yeah, I brought this one by itself, and it's this really cute little ghost. Let me focus it on that. Like, it's so cute. It's got this little trick or treat bag, and it's got like this cute little face. Oh, focus. Yeah, and this hat, and yeah, I really like it. I've named it Boots. There is a graphic novel series that I really like called The Sad Ghost Club, and one of the characters in the Sad Ghost Club is called Socks, and their distinguishing feature, because it literally like their look like this, is that they are wearing stripy socks, and you can see that. So yeah, I've got kind of inspired by that, I've called them Boots, and yeah, I'm really happy with this little ghosty. Oh, and this one was £6.99, which I feel like is a little expensive for what it is, but I'm happy with it. Okay, so then next up is the range, and honestly we had a bit of a disappointing experience in the range. I'd looked online before we went, and online they've got so much stuff, and our local range is like a big one. You know, like it's a really decent size. It's got 2 floors, it's got a garden section, like outdoors. really decent size. The Halloween section was a bit pathetic, to be honest. I've only got 2 things here. So the first thing we got was like this little bat creature thing, and it's like, you know, a skeletal version, and yeah, it hangs upside down. I'm probably just going to put a hook in a ceiling somewhere near a window and hang it upside down. I think it's cute, I like it. Yeah, the range was a bit disappointing. Like, you can get these from anywhere, but I did like this one, but I have since noticed that this wing's a bit crooked. Like, I do have to keep adjusting them to try and make them a bit more even. So, I don't know. It's fun, it's cute, it's just like this cool little creepy bat. And I don't know how much this one cost because it doesn't have the price on the tag. I have a feeling that this was about £5. I will look it up and put the price like here somewhere, but yeah, that was this one. And then the only other thing that we got from the range was this skeleton. I mean, it's called a tea light holder. Like, this is obviously for a tea light, but I think I'm gonna maybe super glue like a pin down here so I can put like longer, like tapered candles on. So yeah, that is basically a skull candle holder, and I just think it looks really cool. I don't know where I'm going to put this one. This is one of the few that like I didn't have a plan for. I saw it, I liked it, and I was like, it would look cool anywhere, so let's just go for it. I have a feeling that this was about £13–14. Again, I don't know because like stuff from the range it doesn't have a price on, but I'll put the price somewhere here. But yeah, it's nice. But the range is a big store. If you look online, there's a lot of stuff, and this is all that we really found. Everything else was quite aimed at a much younger age than us, which is like, is fine. I expected that stuff to be there. I just didn't expect to. Well, basically 1.5 of the 2 Halloween aisles were all paint your own this, paint your own that, and tinsel, which we don't need tinsel. So yeah, bit disappointing, but I'm really pleased with what we've got. And then the other store that we got 2 things from was the Halloween shop. It's literally just called the Halloween shop. Basically a shopping centre, which like used to be our local shopping centre. It isn't anymore. We did drive quite a way to get this stuff. But yeah, when we used to live at my dad's house, it was like our local shopping centre. It's called the Merry Hill Centre, and they have a Halloween store that opens up at Halloween every year. It's been there for about the last 3 or 4 years now, and we got 2 things from there. So the first one is this little lantern. You obviously like put like a little tea light in there. We do have some battery powered tea lights as well, so any that are like in the window or near flammable objects will get like battery powered rather than real fire powered tea lights. But yeah, I just thought this was really cute, and it was just really nice, and it was only £3.99, so I couldn't resist that. I think it's really quite adorable. And then the other thing that we got from there, I actually need to open to give the full effect, but it was so cute. This was £13. It was a little expensive for what it is, but honestly this just looks so cute. It's going to take a moment to like fluff up now, isn't it? Yeah, it's just this like little spider like cuddly toy, I guess. I'm planning on using it as like a pillow on the settee. As I've had such bad luck finding a blanket, I thought I'd add an extra pillow to the settee. We only have like 2 each side at the moment, so on my side of the settee I'm going to have this little spider pillow as well, which if you're younger it's probably a toy, but I've accepted that it's now a pillow, and yeah, I really like it. I think it looks so cute, and yeah, like it's got this adorable little face with like this little smile, and yeah, I'm really happy with this. And I'm also very interested to see how the cats react to this, because this is probably pretty cat size, so yeah, could be an interesting one, but I'm really glad we got it. Okay, and then last but not least is TK Maxx, which is obviously like out of all of these stores. You could probably go into the rest of them and find these items for yourself. TK Maxx is a bit different. I've been to 2 TK Maxxes over the past week and a half. No, 3. I've been to 3 TK Maxxes over the past week and a half. Like, I don't normally shop this much. I've just happened to be in multiple towns over the last week and a half, so it'd be rude not to pop into TK Maxx when they've got the Halloween section. So yeah, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items to show. I think 1 TK Maxx I got nothing in. Their selection was pretty shocking. 1 TK Maxx I got 2 items in, and the other TK Maxx I got 4 items in. So 6 overall, but yeah, a few of these things I have seen in more than one store, but honestly, like literally 2 of these things I've seen multiples of. The rest you just have to search, unfortunately, so you may not be able to find these exact things, but TK Maxx has a lot of similar things if you can't find these exact ones. So I think I'm going to do candles first because there are free candles, and then I'll do the actual like items afterwards. So this one is like the least Halloween-y candle, but I just couldn't resist. It's called Falling Leaves, and it doesn't actually say what scent it is. It just says richly scented, hand poured. But this just like smells like autumn to me. I really don't know how to explain it. I don't know scents, but it smells really, really nice. So yeah, and I got it because obviously like autumn lasts a long time. It's not just Halloween. And although I've got a couple of Halloween candles, only one's for this room and one's for the bedroom, which is like the windows that face the front of the house. So yeah, this is kind of like for now. Like I don't have to wait to Halloween to start burning this one. I have my last candle that I've purchased. We have this much left. So although I didn't need to get multiple candles, like I did really need one before Halloween because that will be long gone before Halloween comes. So this is the next one that I'm going to be using, and it smells great. And this was £6.99. So then the candle I got for the bedroom. Our bedroom is quite like pastel themed. It's pretty plain. We have it as a very chill zen space, but we kind of use like pastel greens and pastel pinks to give it a bit of colour. And I found this cute little pumpkin. It's not aligned right. Like I know the lid aligns better. That's a bit better. I don't think that's perfect though. But yeah, I found this cute pastel green pumpkin with like a gold lid, and gold is like a metal colour that we have in the bedroom. Anything metal in there is gold. So yeah, it smells great. It's a Martha Stewart candle. That smells great. And it's the white pumpkin one. I really like this. Like, it's a very sweet smell. Oh, that just smells so good. And my thought was, even after I've used the entire candle, I don't know if I'll use it all this year, if it'll be used next year as well, because this is really massive. Like, it's got 3 wicks. It's huge. That we can then use the jar to like store things in, because I think it'd be, you know, like that's a really decent size. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this one, and really happy that I got it. And yeah, that's that. It was £12.99 for the size of it. Honestly, like, yeah, it's a shit price, honestly. Like, I wish candles didn't cost this much, but unfortunately, no matter where you go at the moment, candles do just tend to cost this amount. So yeah. And then the final candle is for this room, and it is this like purpley colour. This was quite an expensive candle, but I will say part of the reason I wanted it so much is this on the top, like this design on the lid, is a patch, like a fabric patch that you can pull off the lid. I don't want to do it properly because obviously like whilst we've still got the candles, but like you can pull it off and reuse it. And I have been collecting patches because at some point I want to like do like a jacket or a pair of jeans or something, and I really love this. Like, this candle was £12.99, but if I'd have seen this patch on Etsy, I probably would have paid £12.99 for it. My cat is now grooming himself behind the camera, so apologies if you can hear that. He's got a bell on. Yeah, you go for it. Yeah. Yeah, so I did get this candle, and this is called Midnight Magic, and it's a magical blend of moonstone and sage, and honestly, this just smells so good. It's quite a masculine smell. I don't really know if that makes sense, but basically, this smells quite a bit like one of my boyfriend's like aftershaves. So I associate this as being like quite a masculine smell, and I really like it. Like, it's the aftershave that if I steal some smelly because I want something particularly nice, this is like close to the scent that I steal. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this one, and it's so cute. Like, it's quite plain. Like, this is just purple. It's quite a plain one, but with this lid, yeah, really like it, really pleased with it. So we've only got 3 things left, and one of these is actually going to be like an all year round thing. It was in the Halloween section, but this is a like skull coaster holder, and it came with 4 coasters. There are only 2 in there right now because I have already started using it, but we didn't have any like, well, we had 1 coaster in here, but we can't use it for drinks because it's like a fabric one and the cat steals it. So yeah, I knew that these type of coasters would be okay because I have one of these like ceramic coasters in the bedroom, and the cat didn't steal that one. And this was £7.99, which for 4 coasters and the holder I thought was pretty good. And yeah, it's just this kind of matte black. I say kind of because it is a little shiny, but it's not glossy, so maybe it's like a satin black. I don't really know. But yeah, it's just this little skull pot that holds coasters. It did come with 4 coasters, but one of them was chipped because 4 coasters don't fit in fully. Like only 3 really fit in at a time. But yeah, it's just for the living room. I'm going to keep it all year round. But yeah, that was that. I think it's really cute. Then I got this velvet pumpkin, which is just this dark navy blue colour, and I don't know if you can see, but like inside of this bookcase is painted, and like that bit of wall there is painted like a blue, and like the wall behind you that you're like facing against is that same blue across like the entire wall. And we also have like a blue sofa, which is a very similar colour. So this is just going to look really cool in here, and I got this after I'd seen this but before I'd purchased this, and I just thought they'd look really cute together in here as well, like just a couple of pumpkins basically. Oh, and this one was £5.99, which was a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie. I think if I hadn't seen this one, like the shop before going into this TK Maxx that I got this one from, I might not have purchased it because it was a little pricey, but together I just think they're gonna look so cute and like complement each other so well, so I splurged. Halloween only happens once a year. And then last but not least is this really adorable little gonk, which I think is a type of gnome. Like I'm not sure if a gonk is a type of gnome or if like a gonk is the equivalent to a gnome but comes from like a different mythology or like different part of the world. I'm not entirely sure, but I've only ever seen these around Christmas time, and like I'm not a big Christmas person. Like we decorate the living room for Christmas, but that's pretty much it. I'm not big on Christmas. Like I'm not as big on Christmas as I am Halloween basically. And this was £8.99, but it's adorable. I really like the look of it. And then I looked at the bottom and it lights up. It's holding a pumpkin in its hand and it lights up, and like the back cutouts in its hat light up as well. Like I don't know if you can see that. I'm really hoping that this is showing up on camera. Like I'm kind of switching between off and on because I think that's when you notice it the most, when it's switched. But yeah, I am so happy with this. I think it's so cute and I love the colours. Like our Halloween colours for like the living room, which is like our main room, like the front door is in the living room, are like orange, black, purple. I think last year we had a couple of like green things, but I don't think any of those were reusable. I think they were like perishables. So yeah, like it's very traditional in this room, like the colours that we stick for like Halloween, in case you haven't noticed. So yeah, I'm really happy with this, and I think it's gonna look so cute. I think it might actually just go up here somewhere. Like, oh, it's so cute. Yeah, really happy with this. Like, oh yes. So those were all of the Halloween decor items that I've got this year, and I'm really happy with all of them, honestly. I'm not planning on purchasing anything else decor wise for Halloween this year. I have got my eye on a couple of wax melts on Etsy. I found like a couple of stores that do like Halloween wax melts, but I don't think they're all out yet, just because well, as I'm filming this, it is, I don't even know what day it is, it's early September. It's September 8th as I'm filming this, so I have got this done early, but I'm just really busy towards the end of September and start of October this year. Like I'm not around much, so I know I'm not going to have time to do this when I normally would, so I just got in early. Know that all the different ranges have been released in all the different shops. I thought, perfect time, let's just go shopping. So yeah, that was everything. I will probably still keep my eyes open for a blanket, and I will probably get some wax melts because we do, you can't see it, it's behind the plant, but we do have a wax burner, and I do enjoy seasonal fragrances. We've got a summer one and we've got a Christmas one, so I would like to get a couple of Halloween scents for the wax burner as well. But except for that, that is everything. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please do give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe down below if you'd like to see more content like this, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.